change what we're talking about. Pornography, purity killer. Pastor Ryan said we talking about purity this month. I was like, this is one of the worst things for purity right here. Now, I'm not going to do this alone. I have my good friend, Mr. Brown from India. He's going to help me. Go to the next slide. Mr. Brown, he says, stop being nasty. Stop being nasty.
Stop being nasty, girl.
All right. Next slide, Ryan.
I'm weird.
Oh, you went too fast.
Stop being nasty. Stop being nasty. Stop being approaches. Stop being nasty.
Thank you, Mr. Brown. Go to the next slide. Here's a question for you. Let's see what you guys think.
10.
Average age of first exposure to pornography.
8. 11. Like it's like 8. 11.
Next slide. We'll find out the answer. Next slide. 11 years old is the average age of first exposure to pornography. My son is 11. How makes me mad? Better not be looking at no nasty stuff. All right. 80% of 15 to 17-year-olds admit to being exposed to hardcore porn multiple times. They admit it. They admit it. Hardcore porn. Now, hardcore porn is like, you see everything. Okay. 90% of 8 to 16-year-olds view porn accidentally while doing homework. Has that ever happened to anybody here? No, but seriously, it can happen. No, but I'm saying seriously, you honestly, truly, we're just looking something up for school, and something nasty be going. Did you ever have nobody?
Not to me. I got a filter on my glass.
Well, you're smart.
Like when I'm on Facebook and stuff, like the sidebar, like the ad. Like a girl, like, oh, who's your match? But it was never like nothing serious. Well, but you know what I mean.
Just saying, it's everything. All you know is going to escape. It's everywhere. It's crazy. Well, what do we got next? What is the male to female ratio of visitors to pornography sites? Is it 50-50? 50 male, 50 female?
I think men are 50. Girls are 20. Why should those be more why? Hallelujah.
All things, that's always forgotten. Do that side. You gotta do it off. If I get money, I put her up. As Pastor Ryan said, give me your money. Let's just do this real quick because we got a lot of stuff to cover. Lord, bless this offering and everybody offering. Bless the offering. God, you know we needed to do what we wanted to do, Lord. Thank you for every small gift, big gift, whatever you can give it. And God, those who can't give, we know that they're praying for us. Say amen. What do you guys think is the male to female ratio of people that view pornography on a regular basis? Is it like 50-50? Is it 75 men, 25 women? Is it 75 women, 25 men?
I was right. I couldn't remember when I did most.
There's a misconception that it's a male thing, but obviously there's females doing it too, right? So it's a problem. Definitely a problem. All right, Jonathan.
Stop being nasty. Stop being nasty. Just being so dirty.
Thank you, Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown, you help me out. This is next topic. All right. This is what people think. 59% of 15 to 24-year-olds say they believe seeing porn on the internet encourages young people to have sex before they're ready. What do you guys think?
No.
Yes.
That seeing porn, young people seeing porn actually encourages you to have sex before you're ready. Now, before you're ready is when you get married. Well, you know, this is probably a worldly statistic.
Yeah, because you want to try out whatever you like if you see your brother riding a skateboard, you're going to want to try to learn how to ride a skateboard. So if you see somebody doing something nasty, you're going to want to try to do something nasty. You're like, hey,
Pornography is an addiction. It's like, it's just as bad as cocaine and all that. There's no like, do it once and never do it again. It just gets worse and worse and worse and worse and accumulates. That's why we got pedophiles, we got rapists, but they've just seen so much of that stuff that they just, the little stuff don't satisfy them no more because it just increases and increases and increases and it gets crazy. Right? Youth with significant exposure to sexuality in the media were shown to be 2.2 times more likely to have sex at ages 14 to 16. And let me tell you, not to make myself feel old, when I was young, when I was your age, commercials on TV, I know it's going to sound funny. There was no tampon commercials on TV. There was no condom commercials on TV when I was young. Oh no! That's yeah, I mean, it's like you guys are suffering way worse than I ever was with this stuff. It's in your face all the time. You can't escape it. It's crazy.
and the commercials are so
No, I'm not saying that it's bad, but I'm saying that before it was considered like, oh no, that's not proper talk about it. Oh, that's a private thing. Where now it's like, talk about anything, we don't care. You know, it's just, people don't care anymore. Next one, bro. Let's see if you guys agree with this. 65% of parents, 64% of teens say that teens do things online that they wouldn't want their parents to know about. True?
65% of parents.
65% of parents. They know. They know. They know. 31% of 7th to 12th graders pretended to be older to get onto a website. I know none of y'all ever did that in here. Nobody ever did that in here.
Like seriously, like when MySpace came out, everybody you are in my grade. What are you doing for that you're 19 years old on the internet? Right. I know you're not 19. Everybody did that. You're stupid. Like, so people like put their age like crazy. Like seriously, like why do you want to act older than you are? People do that on Facebook too. People be having their birth year at 1995, said they're 19. That don't make no sense.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Then there's, do you know, you guys know what the age of consent is as far as Connecticut, like sexuality, like it's considered legal?
18, right?
16.
It's 16.
16, legal. So there's 15-year-olds that say they're 16 doing nasty with older people and then find out they're 15. Guess what? They're going to jail. That's dead wrong. That's dead wrong. 79% of youth's unwanted exposure to porn occurs at home. So, huh? No, these don't correlate with one issue. These are just, I just pulled these random.
Where's the other 20%? Where else does it happen?
A lot of them said it's school, on their phone, in their friend's house. Yeah.
not internet, so I'm not
16%. I don't believe this for a second. I believe this is way more than that. 16%
I think it's 100%.
created private email addresses or social networking profiles to hide what they do from their parents. There ain't no way that's 16. There is no way that's 16. No way. I don't believe it. It's way more than that. And here's a key thing with Christianity with God. If you gotta hide it, whatever you're doing, if you gotta hide it, it's probably wrong. It's probably wrong. If you gotta hide it, you gotta do it in secret, it's probably wrong. God ain't too happy with it. Next one, my friend. According to pastors, now I'm talking about Christians, we ain't talking about the world, I'm talking about Christians. The top 8 sexual issues damaging their congregation are 57% porn addiction. That means on Sunday when you're in church, more than half of them people have porn addictions. What?
Wait, is that
In the church. Damaging their congregation. I'm saying in the church. More than half the people have porn addiction in the church. This is crazy. This is insane.
That's a lot of people.
34% of sexually active, never married adults. They never got married and they're just doing whatever with everybody. 30% adultery of married adults. They're married and they're fooling around with their husband and their wife. This is in church. This ain't the world. This is in church.
It's like Jerry Springer up here.
It is. 28% sexually active teens. 16% sexual dissatisfaction. I ain't gonna talk about that. 14% unwed pregnancy. You know where I know it's considered a bad word. I know it's considered a bad word, but the word bastard. That means you were born and you were married. That's bad. If you are, don't worry about it. That's plenty of 13% sexually active divorced adults. So I'm divorced. No, I ain't. And 9% sexual abuse. Y'all know that. Terrible. It's terrible.
I think that's more.
This is what, this is what people in church say. All right, next.
Mr. Rocky, you need some strength? I got trapped in.
Thank you, Mr. Brown. Thank you, Mr. Brown.
Stop being nasty.
All right, this is interesting. The Kinsey Institute survey asked, why do you use porn? 72% said for physical release. If you don't understand what that means, I'll try to explain it to you.
Yeah, we don't.
You got it? You understand? You understand?
But let them teach me the trade now.
69% say to arouse themselves or others. They're trying to get somebody to get freaky, so they put it on some porn.
Oh my God.
54% say just out of curiosity, right? 43% to have fancies or experiences I'll never really have. Oh, okay. And 38% to distract myself. Yeah, they're bored. They're bored. You know how much you could do? You got time? That's a shame to distract myself. Please.
Stop being nasty. Stop being nasty. Stop being nasty. You can put your nasty on strike.
Thank you, Mr. Brown. We got a lot of nasty people in America. Alright, in a survey of over 500 men at a men's retreat, over 90% admitted they were feeling disconnected from God because of lust, porn, or fantasy that gained a foothold in their lives. And I assume this was a religious retreat. 90%. That's crazy. That's crazy. You don't want nothing to disconnect you from God. Trust me.